For this activity, we are actually going to be folding origami jumping frogs. One of the keys in this is to make sure that our paper is cut properly. It has to be in the shape of a rectangle, and the length has to be twice the width. The paper I have here is 28 centimeters by 14 centimeters. When you were working with this, you'll be using various sizes of paper. Just make sure that the length is twice the width when you cut them. Our first step is to take the paper and to fold it in half in this direction. We fold it down. We want to make sure that we're very tight on those creases. Make sure the crease is tight. And when we fold it, we then open it up and we have two squares. Our next step is to fold diagonals into each of the squares. To do so, we take this opposite corner and fold it to the corner here. We want to make sure that our creases are very sharp and are even. So we slide this up, make it that crease as tight as possible, make it sharp. We then open it and we repeat that fold on the opposite side. And again, make sure those creases that you make are very sharp. We've got that side done. So we have the four triangles, little triangles here in the square. We're now going to repeat the process for the other square. Fold that corner up. And again, make sure that crease is very sharp. There, we repeat the fold, come in the other direction. We're almost ready to start folding the frog itself. The next step is to fold this edge to the center crease. Fold that one down. We fold this one back up in this direction. And we have another square, but we're going to open it up and look at it this way. Before we start folding, we want to make sure that, again, our creases are very, very sharp. Because here comes the hard part. We're going to take these two sections, these two corners right here, not even corners, these two midpoints of the square, and we're going to bring them together. Then, a little squeeze in the back, and these will fold down into our triangle. And again, that's why we have our creases very sharp, so they will fold. We repeat that process on the other side. Fold it up. Matter of fact, I skipped a step. I did not go back and double check my creases, so please make sure you do that. Now we fold them in, and they will fold out on those diagonals that we've drawn, forming again, there we go, forming triangle. And you see why I said this was the hard part. Okay, once we're set there, we're now going to form the legs of the frog. We do that by the following. Take a corner of this triangle that's loose, and it folds it up to the top. Once again, a crease. So we have that fold. When we do that, we then bring this hypotenuse of this little triangle and fold it to this leg of the triangle, like this. And again with a crease, and we have started our legs of our frog. We repeat that same thing for each of these corners. We fold it up, crease, and fold back down. So now we've got two of our legs. And again, we'll repeat it on this side. The other side, fold it up to the corners. We fold it back down. The third leg, and finally our fourth leg. Fold up, and then back down to that leg. You have the four legs of the frog. We flip the frog over. Now we're going to take the two corners that are away from the legs, and we're going to fold those up. Now that's going to be pretty easy to fold because there is a crease. We just make sure it's creased. At this point, we're going to be working on the frog body. As we did before, we're going to take this edge of the triangle and we're going to fold it down to its hypotenuse. Like that. We repeat that on the other side. Hold it this way so you can see, we just fold it down to that hypotenuse. And again, we crease these. Our next step relates to the body. As a matter of fact, I've got to fold, it's off, there we go. Relates to the tail. The tail folds up like this. Now the interesting thing happens with this, we have a little pocket. It forms right here. We can show it to you, there it is. Pocket forms right here. And there's a pocket on the other side. What goes in the pocket are the tips of the triangle that form the body. So I fold that body part up, slide it into that pocket, and I repeat that on the other side. And I'll have to replace that one, it just slipped out. Goes into the pocket there, this into the pocket right here. There it goes. And we fold them in there, and again, we have our body. Now we turn it over. And to finish this up, we're going to fold it this way. We're going to bring the frog up about halfway, the body part. We're going to crease it one more time. And now we fold back down, and that creates our jumper, exactly what we're going to be pressing on to finish our frog. We bring him back up, we press him down, and our frog jumps away. That's it. Now, get to work. Make those frogs. Thank you. Get to work, get to work, get to work.